Yo, what up? Today, I want to talk about, since we've been on this healing journey, I was just thinking about this time that I actually healed plantar fasciitis in both of my feet when I had it. This was maybe in 2015. So, for those of you who don't know what plantar fasciitis is, it's basically like, say my hand is my foot. You have a tendon that goes from the heel of your foot all the way up to the front of your foot. And being that I have a low arch, or people with pancake flat feet, they tend to get plantar fasciitis a lot more because that tendon, when you sleep, your foot is relaxed. So the tendon heals in a relaxed state like this. And every time you step out of bed, you stretch that tendon and it begins to tear. And that's what causes a lot of pain. I remember when I was experiencing plantar fasciitis in both of my feet, when I got out the bed, I would have to like lean on a bed like this and until my body or my feet got used to my weight, and then I could walk around a little bit. But it's excruciating pain, and I don't wish that on anyone. But so I got some notes here too, just so I don't miss any points. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to make sure I hit everything. So when I went to the doctor, the orthodontist or orthopedist, whatever you want to call it, I can't even remember the name, but the foot doctor, he had gave me some pills, and I was supposed to take them for like 14 days. So for the 14 days when I was taking them, everything was good, everything was fine. So I'm like, okay, I guess it's gonna work. But it was like, as soon as the 15th day came, it was like the pain came right back. So the pills only worked while I was taking them. And when I went back to him after the 2 weeks, he was like, this is very unusual. I'm used to people, once I give them these pills, I guess the tendon heals or whatever, and they're on their way. And I was telling them that I was really concerned about it because, I was a runner. I like to run a lot or whatever. And not being able to run was a problem for me. So the only thing else he could suggest was to get cortisone shots in my feet. So I'm like, hold up, let me do some research on this before I just jump out the window and say, yeah, go ahead and inject this in my feet, you know what I mean? So when I started doing my own research on the cortisone and what it was and what it does to the body, I found out that those shots, yeah, they help you with the pain, but at the same time, it deteriorates the your bones over time. So I'm like, nah, ain't no way in the world I'm taking that, or letting them inject that in my feet, because I don't want it to start deteriorating my bones, you know what I'm saying? Because my feet, I need those, you know what I mean? And if I started having deterioration in the bones in my feet, that's gonna be a problem. That means I ain't gonna be able to walk eventually, you know what I'm saying? So, upon doing further research, I said, no, I gotta be a natural way to heal this situation, you know what I'm saying? So while I was doing that research, they had given me like this, it was similar to a boot, right? So this my feet, or whatever like that. So like when I was asleep, the thing that I put on my feet would keep my feet like this, because it was a band that went from here to like my shin, you know what I mean? It was almost like a sock, and then it had a band, so it'd keep my feet straight like this at night when I'm asleep, so that tendon can heal straight like this. So when I get out of the bed, boom, there's no stretching that tendon. And it worked for a little bit, it actually helped, but when you sleep, you can't really control what you're doing when you sleep, you know what I'm saying? So some mornings I have one of them on, or it wouldn't be pulled all the way up on my leg to where it could keep my foot like this. So one foot will be good, the other foot won't be. Some days neither foot will be good. So as I continue to do my research, I found out that turmeric and ginger were good at reducing inflammation. And that's all it really was inflammation in my feet, And so what I started doing was I started juicing oranges, turmeric, and ginger every day. And I did this every day for probably at least 6 to 9 months, because honestly, I can't even remember when I realized my feet was healed. All I know is I started And approximately about 6 months later, 6 to 9 months later, I just noticed it out the blue, like, wow, my feet not hurting no more. And prior to this, though, I forgot to tell you this. When I was going to the foot doctor, he ordered me an insert in my shoes that would support my arch. And I spent like $300 or so to get this custom-made arch support insert to put in my shoes. And it was like very rigid, very hard, and it was supposed to be very structured to my foot to keep my foot on point. And that thing didn't do nothing. I was still having pain or whatever, and spend all this money. So being that I like to run, I went to the it's a store where I'm at called Running Etc. And they have a similar insert for runners for plantar fasciitis, $60. And that thing worked way better than the $300 that I spent on the one that I got from the doctor. So I just started buying those, and I put them in every shoe that I got, that I wear, you know, my work shoes, my regular shoes, whatever. And this was prior to me juicing. So I continued to do that while I was juicing the oranges, turmeric, and ginger. So like I said, I did the research and I found out that turmeric and ginger was good at reducing inflammation, and ginger is great for circulation. So having your blood circulate better increases the healing, because you know all of the nutrients that you put in your body goes into your blood goes everywhere in your body. It supplies the nutrients to everywhere in your body. So it allowed my feet to heal even more because my circulation was better and on point. And so as far as like the juicing amount, I was juicing at least bare minimum 32 ounces of this juice every day. And I did it, like I said, for at least six to 9 months. You know what I mean? And but I mean, I did it every day, you know. And at that time I was eating okay. I wasn't 100% on point with my diet, but I did this every day consistently. And that was the only thing I did different in order for my feet to heal. That's why I attributed to the juicing. Now, another thing that I noticed that happened was from me juicing, and I was juicing other juices as well, but not as much as the orange juice, the turmeric, and the ginger. But the other thing that I noticed was the fact that I in the summertime, because during this time it led up to the summertime, I normally get allergies real bad, you know what I'm saying, to the points where my eyes would swell up or they get real itchy, and I'd be sneezing like 1,000 times in a row. But this particular summer, I noticed I only sneezed twice in that time period where, you know, the pollen season hits and things get real heavy and there's pollen everywhere. I only sneezed twice. So I'm like, man, that's crazy. So looking up the benefits of the ginger, they have like antihistamine effects on your body as well. So, you know, it's multiple things that these natural remedies do for your body besides just heal the body. It does everything, you know what I'm saying? But as far as the plantar fasciitis go, that's a natural remedy. Orange juice, or say oranges, turmeric, and ginger. Juice those three things together, stay consistent with it, and you know, you'll heal your plantar fasciitis with time.